Ready for our first case? Please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
My name is Tavorious Hopkins. My DOC number is 1003665.
That's not it. When's your birthday?
Second month, 13th date,
Of what year?
2000 a year.
Okay, your DOC number is 7575541.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Yes, sir.
Tavorious Hopkins DOC number 7575541. You're a first class offender. Parole eligibility date 6/16/2023. Good time, not eligible. Parole eligibility full term date 10/16/2026. A 5-year sentence. Indecent behavior with a juvenile. Does that sound correct? It looks
Yes,
like
sir.
Vote in 11/3/2022. All right, would you, and then we have Miss Jennifer Lewis here that'll speak at the appropriate time. Would you answer Miss Renata's questions, please?
Good morning, Mr. Hopkins. Mr. Hopkins, so you said your birthday was in 2000, so that makes you 23 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were initially afforded probation for this offense, weren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Placed on supervision. And then it looks like you absconded for about a year. Is that right? How'd you do on probation?
Well, at first, I started off, all right, but then like once I had got the charge and I had got on probation, like everything went rocket for me. Like, it was hard to find jobs and I missed the payment on my registry, and that caused me to come back to jail. I take full action of what I did.
But it says you absconded, so you didn't report to your probation officer like you were supposed to.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm be honest with you. I didn't have any vehicles, and I was just doing.
You have access to a telephone?
Yes, ma'am. From time to time.
All right, so those are poor decisions on your.
Yes, ma'am. I take
You've
full.
been in jail since October of 21, about 18 months, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And it looks to me like in your history in 2017, you have another arrest for carnal knowledge or indecent behavior. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in your case for this particular offense, how old was your victim?
15 or 16, ma'am. One of those. 15 or 16.
She's 12.
Oh, okay, 12. I remember.
You knew that. The court papers say 12. How did you know her?
I met one day. I was outside my grandmother's house, and we met right there. She was walking from the store, ma'am.
So she's just walking in front of your grandmother's house?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And that's how we met. That's how we met, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility. How long have I known her for? Like, I guess about 6-7 years, I guess. Yes, about 6-7 years.
So you knew she was 12. Are you enrolled in, what programs are you enrolled in?
The risk management. I'm enrolled in risk management and incident awareness, ma'am.
Good. How long you been in the risk management program?
For a month and a half.
So you just got started with it?
Yes, ma'am. And I tell you, ma'am, it's changing my whole life, ma'am.
Good. You're learning something from it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. All right. Well, let me ask the staff there. How's he doing in the program?
There are no issues so far. He's expected to graduate about a year from now.
Okay, good. Thank you. No questions.
All right, thanks. All right, we're here for Miss Jennifer Lewis now. Would you like to make a statement, Miss Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. When he was out, he was doing good with his probation and trying to work. He was working and trying to take care of his children, plus pay his rent and all his bills. And I had just relocated to Monroe, Louisiana. And he relocated over, and he couldn't live with me because I had an underage daughter at the time. So he had to get his own place. And so with that, I think he was doing like the best that he could at the time. And I tried to help him. If he would have just told me like he was still paying on that probation fees. He was paying his probation fees. It's just the registering that he didn't fully pay. I think he owed like $100 more or something at the time that they revoked his probation. Like I said, he was working real good. He had just got him a new car, working 2 jobs, and you know, some things would slip in his mind. He was a young man out here, fresh on his own, newly on his own, never been on his own, and having to juggle that much. And I tried to help him as much as I could, but at the time I had just moved over, trying to do, you know, pay my bills and trying to work 2 jobs to stay on my feet at the time. But if he was released, I would be able to help him even more now, because I've been over here a few years now. So.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your comment. All right, Tavorious, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Yes, sir. Well, a part of the parole, maybe I will ask all of y'all to, if y'all could, when y'all alone, y'all could say a prayer for me. I had just recently lost my son this Tuesday, you know. I just asked if y'all say a prayer for me. And I can honestly tell y'all, like, man, with the loss of, you know, this right here has been the hardest thing I ever been through. And I never want to put nobody child through what I put that woman child through again. So I never in my life, ever again make this mistake. I never do it again, sir. I never do it again. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your comment. Pam, prepare to vote. Mr. Knox.
Mr. Hopkins, I'm sorry for the loss of your son, and I will say that prayer. I am excited and encouraged by your enthusiasm about what you've gotten so far out of the program that you're enrolled in. And I think you need to complete that program. So my vote today is going to be to deny your parole and give you time to complete that program. And if there's time, I would like you to reapply for parole once you complete the program. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Mr. Freeman.
I concur.
And I voted to deny your paroles for the same reasons, to complete that program. It'll really do you some good, and you'll be able to get out and get going. 3 votes to deny. Today, your parole's been denied. Good luck to you. We'll adjourn at 9:23. Thank you, guys.
All right.